Oh my God, we're back again. Do, 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 do.
G and Q, we're here again.
Do, 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 do.
What's going on, subscribers? Everybody, happy New Year! Hey, in my Stewie Griffin voice, you made it.
We're back, guys. You can't tell.
What is going on? We are stirring the soup pot here. We got everything in the pot. The vegetables, the broth is going down.
Ginger ale still is everywhere. We still have imaginary sponsors. And we're still the best damn wrestling show.
Q has Dorito crumbs on his shirt right now.
It's really there.
It's really there.
But guys, you know, it's a new year. We got new networks. We got a lot of changes going on in wrestling. And we're here to talk about it. What do you want to talk about? Does he still do that? I don't know. We've been gone for so long, y'all. But okay, let's just start it off by saying we're back, guys. We won't have bigger hiatuses. We're trying to be a little more structured this time. And we just hope that y'all are here for it. Because we will be here. We'll be present in your lives.
And most of all, thank you guys for always tuning in. We appreciate y'all. So let's get this ball rolling.
All right, so we knew it was happening. It finally happened. Raw on Netflix.
Raw on Netflix.
Now, we seen the memes going in. Like, are we really going to be able to see it? Is it going to be a red loading circle the whole show? But the show went crazy smooth. There was no loading issues. I'm just saying, like, from the structure of the show and the visual presentation, it was slick. It was no different than watching it on any other provider. So we're happy about it.
Now, Q, one thing I want to talk about before anything, the card lineup. The matches were extremely crazy.
Weird.
Like, how do you have Roman and Solo first? This should have been last match.
Exactly, man. We are old school guys. When it comes to the whole match card and how it's brought out, you give the last matches to the championships in the best storylines. And it was never a better storyline than the Bloodline. And as far as championship matches, Liv and Rhea, they had not only the storyline, but they had the championships. But you got them coming on in the top half of the show. Was it to get the viewers involved real quick so they wouldn't turn the channel? Nobody turned the channel on Netflix. We ain't worried about that. But it should have been a better structure. That all felt weird to me. But yeah, the card, man.
If I did the cards, and I'm going to ask you the same thing. If I did the cards, this would have been my lineup, y'all. First match, Jay, Drew McIntyre.
Yep, that's a good way to start off.
Second match, Seth CM Punk.
Right.
Third match, Rhea, Liv, and say the best for last, Solo and Roman.
That's right. That's how you do it. I don't know who booked it, man, but it's weird that it didn't come off like that. Because you had one point during the first match, which was Roman versus Solo, Jay didn't even come out.
What was that about, Jay?
I mean, it's almost giving a vibe like Jay is too big for them to feature him with Roman at that point, helping his family, which that's what the whole story is about.
I will say this, out the Bloodline as of right now, I totally agree. Jay is the biggest for the first time over Roman.
You think so? Well, yeah. I think Jay is the most overdue in the company.
And the fact that, shouts out to Travis Scott, he came out with Scott, that kind of boosted him even more.
I'm happy for him, Jay.
I put it like this.
Awesome. It almost looked like, okay, you kind of abandoned your family to a point. But that all comes back to how the show was structured, the match card lineup. If Jay run out, people going to be like, oh, there's Jay. And the second time he come out, it's not going to be that big of a pop. I can understand that. That's why you have him started off first. That's how you do it. That's how you start the party. If Jay is the most over guy right now, why have him come on as the appetizer before the main event? I just hated how they did the whole lineup with the show.
If Q hates it, I definitely hate it.
And this is something else that I hated. I hated that it was no like story to what's gonna happen next. The whole thing seemed overly nice. It was no like heelish activity going on. It's just like, let me give you an example. Dwayne comes out instead of the final boss. He starts like mending fences with Cody.
This is just sneaky Rock.
No, man, no. This was Dwayne. This wasn't even The Rock.
You have to know.
No.
Dwayne has
but
a plan.
It gave us nothing.
That's what he's supposed
and
to
do. And you can tell that Paul Heyman or Solo was supposed to be the one to put the Ulafala on Roman. But Dwayne probably made the call. No, let me come out there. It'd be kind of special if I did it. So guys, I know you had some plan. Because Solo just walked off. Remember, Solo said, if you win, I will acknowledge you. He just walked off.
You know they gonna say that for SmackDown?
No. I mean, yeah, but I don't even think we see Roman live on SmackDown. He might come by a video or something. They might have a video package. Because as you know, he want to do something special at home here in glorious Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
On the 27th.
Yes, sir.
We're always going to be here. We ain't going to make no claims, but we'll either be watching or that live. That's all we can say about that. That's all we can say for right now. But I was just waiting for, after each matches, all these matches, I was waiting for something else to happen.
Right.
And it didn't happen.
For this to be the first debut on Netflix, they totally dropped the
ball. They played it way too safe and way too nice. You had nothing expire from what happened between that first match. As you know, Solo even said this. There's consequences to losing. So why not give us something where it shows his whole bloodline? Are they going to still acknowledge him or acknowledge Roman? Why didn't they give us something like, for instance, if his bloodline even is going to turn on him?
What?
Give us something.
I'm glad you brought that up because I definitely know without a shadow of a fucking doubt Jacob is going to turn on Solo now.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I love you, Solo!
Give us some of that. Give us something that will lead to us wanting to see what's next.
But this is
nothing.
It was
like the end of the story. It was like the end of a movie. It was no after credit scene to even let us know something else was going to happen. That's what I'm saying.
Guys, I've looked in my crystal ball. This is what I think gonna happen. Friday SmackDown, Bloodline 2.0 is gonna come out. OG Bloodline is gonna come out, supposedly to acknowledge Roman.
Oh yeah, I like where this is going.
Everybody's in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Solo pushed the Umafala on Roman. Jacob, Tongalua, thing 1, thing 2.
Okay.
Are gonna turn on Solo.
Right.
I can definitely see Solo turning around, Jacob kicking him in the face.
Let it happen. Let that happen.
And at the same time, I see Roman them just bagging out, getting out the ring, and like, y'all got it. Y'all handle that shit.
See, I want Roman them to kind of jump in so they can form the true Voltron OG bloodline.
That'll be good too.
But
who's to say, Q, if Rock is behind the new bloodline?
But we needed something to let us know that it was even an idea. When Dwayne came out there instead of the final boss, like...
You can't give all the wood, you gotta give them the tip first.
We ain't just... I'm saying this. It was no direction to where any of these matches or stories was going next. Think about this. During the Rhea Ripley versus Leo match,
Charlotte definitely should have came out after Rhea got
something should have happened. And that would have been a great excuse because you had Raquel and Dom right there on the side.
Raquel, what is your fucking purpose? What are you doing out there?
Lord Jesus. And to have her dressed like she's some cool vato now. No. I can't buy Raquel, but hold on.
No.
Just to have both of them out there and let the match end clean. What the fuck was that about? What are y'all there for if not to interfere or cause some trouble? That's why I thought maybe Priest gonna run out and Priest got somebody new for the Judgment Day. I wanted House of Black to pop up. I know that wasn't gonna happen. But I'm saying
like you just said,
something.
Triple H is like he had
a lot of opportunities.
He was hot hands fucking heinous. Like Q just said, Damian Priest is always beefing with the fucking Judgment Day. He didn't run out, do anything with Dom or nothing.
Even have Undertaker come out during the fucking match
and choke slam Dom.
100% better.
Yeah.
Now, the little bike ride and announcement, that shit could have still happened. Rhea could have been on the back of the fucking bike after the match. This is 100% better.
Right.
So, You had a lot of missed opportunities to enhance what was going on.
The most random fucking thing of the whole night is when Kevin Owens stunned Roman out of nowhere.
Yeah,
to me,
yeah,
that was the most random. What was that about?
Is the motivation just to have your champion who's there to just make it happy with The Rock, have something to do? And where the fuck was Gunther? Isn't he the champion of the show? What is going on here?
Right.
Like, the whole champion acknowledgement, the whole storyline acknowledgement. How do you let Seth Rollins lose to somebody coming in so clean? Seth Rollins, in my opinion, is top 3 wrestlers overall that WWE has.
Yeah, he's up there.
He never left, but every time one of these stars come back from AEW, he gets to lose to them. Clean. It was no controversy.
He's finna be the new Drew McIntyre.
That's what I was hoping.
And what the fuck? This is what I'm trying to figure out.
Drew McIntyre is becoming the old Drew McIntyre, and that's crazy too.
Even though I love Drew, but at the same time, please this year, Triple H, give him a belt.
Or put him in a tag team or something.
Drew has went above and beyond. Or something like let him take over the fucking Judgment Day. Something.
I don't care. Let him take over the fucking Viking Raiders, dude. Do something.
Oh, that'll be. I love them. Hey, the fucking Viking the tag champs. I fucking love those guys.
Yeah, put Drew on a captain hat. Let him fucking do something.
Shout out to the Vikes.
Just happen. Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. We should be like huge belt holder stars. Come out and keep losing clean. And it's no controversy. It makes them look weak as hell.
Sometimes, y'all, I think the Vikings gonna come out with 2.
Look, literally, I look at CM Punk and I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You cannot beat no Drew McIntyre, dog. You cannot beat Seth Rollins. It's not even feasible to me. But I don't mind CM Punk winning. But just don't have him look so strong. It was gonna make main guys look so weak.
This what I think is gonna happen. But before I say this, y'all,
it can't go nowhere else. Hold on, time out. Honestly, before you say that, what do you want to see next happen from Seth Rollins and CM Punk? Was there any reason to say they need another match? No. You know they gonna give us another match, but is it a reason for them to have another match?
No, but at the same time, we know and everybody else knows Seth is going to interrupt CM Punk matches. He going to come terrorize him. It's going to be another match.
Why?
Now, I will say this. If they have another match, they going to let Seth win. It's going to be 1-1.
I'm saying that is the most boring and lazy way to fill a match card. That just sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
And again, no black stars, no black people really wrestled.
Nobody.
Except for Jay. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. The whole bloodline, they one of us. We view them as black. I don't know if y'all notice this or not. They're fully accepted. They can say the N-word wherever they want. They's our partner, them, man. So
if Jay and Jimmy them pulled up in the hood and motherfuckers was beefing with them,
hey,
me and Q gonna step in and be like, what we doing, fam?
Like, hey, they
what
with
we
us.
Doing, fam? Hey, they with us.
They on 100% with us.
These our guys.
That's partner them. So
that's fam them.
They're our representation. We on down like, oops, y'all know it. Y'all one of us. So that ain't never been no issue.
We love y'all, Jay.
But just to see kind of how safe they played it, and it was no build up to the next thing. That's what really disappointed me.
Next Monday is going to tell not only us, but everybody how shit is going to go.
I just want to know this. Do I cancel Peacock? Do I keep Peacock? Because are y'all moving the whole WWE Network thing to Netflix? Which would make sense. But I'm going on there and it's only Raw stuff, so I don't know. I literally base my life around wrestling. So I got YouTube TV so I can watch the live shows. I got Peacock so I can watch the archive. Now I got Netflix so I can watch the live show. No, I can't keep spreading this out. I need everything in one place. Damn, that's why the WWE Network was perfect. I know a lot of y'all missed this. I know the UK, they still have the WWE Network where everything's there. So I just hope they figure this out to where we can have everything in one spot soon, because it's just getting too much on the wallet. I mean, come on.
And why not let Travis Scott fucking perform?
Yeah.
Now that Q's broke it down, the show was terrible.
It kind of was, man, because number one,
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
we didn't have a clear view of what's next.
Right.
The match card lineup was just wrong.
Especially after the matches went off, like Q said, we were literally
finale,
looking for like who's coming out, what's
gonna happen?
what's gonna happen,
Nothing.
where's the pop, boom, the crowd went loud, y'all fucking suck, crowd, y'all fucking suck.
And for y'all to go ahead and boo the GOAT, and I ain't gonna even get on the politics of all this, but come on, at one point y'all gonna have to separate the man from the wrestler, because Terry Bollea, yeah, he's a man. He made mistakes. He made bad decisions. He done said a couple of things. But everybody has. We're not talking about the effing man. We're talking about the wrestler. Because as the wrestler goes, Hulk Hogan is an immortal. And I tell y'all what, a lot of y'all won't even recognize how much y'all love him until he's gone. Y'all gonna be the same ones. If something happened to Hulk Hogan, y'all gonna be like, oh man, I remember this about him. I remember this.
I had all his wrestling figures.
Y'all gonna be crying. Y'all need to acknowledge a true GOAT when he's there. I'm just saying this. The way that crowd treated Hulk Hogan was crazy to me. Because he made that company what it is today.
He literally made it.
Y'all can boo the man, but don't boo the wrestler. Don't boo the wrestler. Don't act like y'all ain't got y'all problems, like y'all ain't said bullshit, like y'all ain't done bullshit. If we knew what was in y'all closet, we'll boo y'all. So I'm saying, man, y'all gotta respect the GOATs, man. I ain't even talking about no legend. A legend is John Cena. Hulk Hogan is a GOAT. GOATs inspire the legends. So y'all should have gave him the same welcome y'all gave John Cena, because he deserves it as a wrestler. And that's what we are. We're not people fans, we're wrestling fans. Y'all need to act like it.
Oh, y'all like how they snuck our boy Penta El Zero in there. I am looking forward, y'all, to seeing what Penta is gonna do. He was amazing in AEW. I loved his matches.
I'm not familiar with him, but I'm looking forward to see
Q, you're gonna fucking
Gabe
love him. Listen, Penta's whole fucking look. He looks like a demon.
So he like an evil luchador?
He looks like he'll be related to Scorpion.
Well, I'm loving that. If he doesn't do a fatality,
I love his fucking look. His mask, the white eyes. He got
white eyes?
He looks scary as fuck.
I'm just ready to see some supernatural shit be brought back into the WWE universe.
But, like me and Q was fucking saying weeks ago, House of Black, WWE, make it happen.
I just want to see some dark demon type shit.
How epic would that
brought
be?
Back in.
House of Black comes to WWE, Buddy clicks up with Rhea. It will be, it will be a masterpiece.
Judgment Day versus them. Yeah,
Buddy comes out and beats the living shit out of them. That would be so good.
That's what I'm dreaming. Don't even have Buddy like all over Rhea. Just have them like glance at each other like
glance.
Yeah,
and do the cut off lights and they diss a fucking peer and cut them back on. And like Q said, just thinking about it now, I'm really
think about all the opportunities that Raw Netflix missed.
Not only did they drop the ball, but y'all didn't have Tiffany Stratton come out.
It was no establishments of new storylines.
Y'all didn't have Bianca and Naomi, the tag champs.
That's what it comes down to. It was no establishment.
Like Q said,
of further storylines or new stars.
Gunther didn't come out. Like what really was going on?
Stars, no new storylines. It was nothing.
Triple H, what the fuck, man?
It was like this was the last WWE show ever.
Right.
It felt like the Netflix on Raw was the last thing they would ever do. And they wanted to send it out on a good song.
They definitely got to redeem themselves.
Because it's no new storylines or new stars to come from this. And if we're looking at it ultimately, then what was the point? But y'all, get in the comments. Shouts out to the GQ Wrestling group on Facebook.
We love y'all.
We love y'all the most. So if y'all want us to love y'all the most, go join GQ Wrestling on Facebook. We'll send you the link. Check the damn comments. All right.
This has been GQ Wrestling.